Welcome to the STS tutorial video about how to submit an expense report. This video is the second in a series of tutorials about how to utilize the STS client portal. Other instructional videos that we provide are how to report a deposit and how to submit a payment request. You can find all of these instructional videos on the Forms and Instruction page on the STS Consulting website, as well as on the homepage of the client portal. As a point of emphasis prior to watching the video, it is important to note that expense reports should only be entered by church staff or selected volunteers who receive monthly reimbursements for certain expenses associated with carrying out the business of the church. Other names for the expense report are PME and APR. For those who do not have this designation, all other requests for reimbursement should be entered under the payment request section of the portal. If you are uncertain if this applies to you, contact the STS Accounts Payable Department. Let's get started. In order to submit an expense report in the client portal, you will need to first have a Microsoft Live account. If you have not created an account already, instructions to do so are linked to the STS website under Forms and Instruction. Follow the instructions on the PDF, being sure to utilize a personal email to create your account and not one that has been given to you by an employer. After you have created your Microsoft account, simply log on to the STS Client Portal by clicking the Client Portal tab at the top of the STS Consulting website. Once you have gone into the portal, find your organization and click on it. Now that you are on your organization's page, you can scroll down a bit and you will see 4 squares. Click on the square that says Expense Reports. This will take you to a new page that allows you to download usable files in order to keep track of your monthly mileage, your meals and entertainment, and your supplies and materials. If you need these for personal use to keep track of and document your mileage and expenditures, simply click on the link and it will automatically download as an Excel file to your computer. You can then open the document, enable editing, and input your information so that you can save a copy for the appropriate month. If you use MileIQ or another mileage tracker on your smartphone, then you can use reports generated from these apps and attach the file to your expense report. To create your new monthly expense report, click on the new item icon in the middle of the page and fill out the form that appears. Starred items are required values to enter. You will enter your name, the month for which you are submitting the report, mileage and total miles driven for ministry purposes, the monetary value of any tolls paid for ministry purposes, cost associated with each phone line used for ministry purposes, and the same for internet, meals and entertainment, office supplies, and any other ministry expenses. Use the comment section to leave a message for the STS team if necessary. Just to clarify, expenses entered must be those that are for your personal ministry purposes and are associated with the month for which you are reporting. Any expenditures outside this designation, but that are for church business, should be entered as a payment request. See the payment request video for more specifics about items that qualify for the payment request designation. All expenses entered must be substantiated by an explanation of the purpose of the expense. For example, let's take a look at a sample meals and entertainment log. On this document, please include the date, the attendees, the location, the purpose, as well as the amount paid. These items must be done for each meal or entertainment item that falls under ministry purpose. Simply add each event to this log and save the file as a PDF so that it can be easily attached to your expense report. Substantiation for other expenses such as driving miles, tolls, office supplies, and other expenses can be included as their own documents, along with any receipts for expenditures over $75. These documents must be in a PDF format and can be attached in the Add Attachments portion of the page. Once you have input all information, simply click the Save button and your report will be submitted. If you find you have made a mistake, simply click on the submission in the list, click on the Edit All tab at the top of the page, and you will be able to make any necessary changes. Be sure to save your changes, and then click on the Expense Reports tab to return to the listing of reports. If you need to delete the listing entirely, click on the three dots next to the name of the listing and select Delete. Keep in mind that expense reporting must be completed promptly after the end of the month and maximally within 60 days after the end of the month for which you are reporting. If you would like a printable document that takes you step by step through these instructions, visit the Forms and Instruction page on the STS website. If you have further questions, feel free to reach out to our team. We are happy to help.